The annual climate summit, known as COP, or Conference of Parties, is the one time of the year where countries all around the world get together to talk about reducing greenhouse gas emissions, which go up into the atmosphere and heat the planet. Many of the companies participating are fossil fuel companies, which raises alarms with environmentalists and really raises a lot of questions about the process. After looking closely at all the oil companies that attended last year's conference, we came to the conclusion that for the most part, they don't have large energy transition plans. Many are token, many are not discussed at all, and some that are discussed in detail really rely on things like hydrogen production, carbon capture, things that are developed but far from scale. So we could argue that these are really not green energy transition projects.
These oil and gas companies plan to keep oil and gas at the center of their business for the most part. That is who they are, and most don't plan to fundamentally change what is at the core of their business. These companies are responsible for a huge amount of global emissions, some more than certain countries. So their commitments are extremely important.
On one side, there's a real push for them to make a transition, to use their capital and their know-how to do that. On the other hand, they get a lot of pushback from shareholders, and you see that in the rollback of some of the most ambitious plans, because shareholders look at it and say, hey, that means you're going to make less money over the next 5 years, 10 years, and we've got to ramp up production.
The experts we talked to said market demand is important. We as consumers need to speak with our dollars and change our habits on a broad scale in order for these companies to change their business plans.